Patriotic Alliance President Gayton McKenzie is calling on smaller parties to rally behind his movement. About 5 parties not contesting the May 29 elections have endorsed McKenzie as the man to lead not only the Western Cape, but South Africa. They signed a pledge following a media briefing held by the Patriotic Alliance in Cape Town.
Why we called you here today is that all these parties are not just a guy that started a party. There's ex-mayors sitting here. These people have representation in government. So there's a lot of people who want to join us. Moonshot packed the 2 parties called Spectrum, 1, and Isanko, 2. None of those parties has ever been part of a by-election. And they paraded them to the media. Today, we are bringing you parties. But unlike Spectrum, unlike Isanko and all the other parties they have there, all these parties has representation in different councils in the Western Cape. And we want to invite all the other parties throughout South Africa to unite behind the Patriotic Alliance.
Well, Newzroom Afrika's Yazeed Kamaldien attended that briefing, and in fact, Yazeed, you're joined by the man himself.
That's correct, Michelle. Just to say that this morning here at the Cullinan Hotel in central Cape Town, 5 different political parties from towns in the Western Cape joined the Patriotic Alliance President Gayton McKenzie. They signed an agreement. He'll of course be telling us a bit more about the agreement and what it means for his party. But Michelle, you can definitely feel that we are getting closer now to the election. The political parties are gearing up. This is the politics now of the election. Different political parties saying they will throw their weight behind the Patriotic Alliance. Let's speak now to the party's president, Gayton McKenzie. Mr. McKenzie, welcome to Newzroom Afrika.
Always a pleasure to be on Newzroom Afrika. Thank you.
So what does this mean for the Patriotic Alliance? 5 political parties in the Western Cape from different towns, including the, what I know is Oudtshoorn, and I know Ceres, and you can tell us a bit more about the other towns. But what does this mean for the Patriotic Alliance?
It's massive. It's massive. I mean, like, it's a dream come true for any political party to have different parties in different locations saying, you are our guy. We want you to lead us. We're going to tell our people to vote for you. We're going to go out to the streets and campaign for you. It's just a very humbling feeling that I can't really describe. I'm still emotional about it. And it just speaks to also to what we at the Patriotic Alliance mean to them, for them to throw their weight, their reputation, their party's reputation behind the Patriotic Alliance. It's not something we can take easy. It's a massive thing, and we have to repay it massively to the people of the Western Cape.
And how do you intend to repay it to the parties?
Well, you see, they said it themselves here. You know, the issue is that we are so used to dealing with parties that it's a tit for a tat. We have our list out. Most of these guys are not even on our list for Parliament. Most of them didn't make a demand. All they want true services for their people. They want a party that in charge that listens, a party that cares, and how we're going to repay them back is by delivering services to their people. They've not made a single personal demand. All their demands is for the people. And with due respect, with or without them, we would have still done that for the people. But we just have that extra motivation now to come back and deliver the services. The Western Cape, the DA is in serious trouble in the Western Cape. When John Steenhuisen was saying, what do they want here? This is what he was fearing.
One gets a sense from the political parties that they are actually almost forgotten. I mean, places like the Karoo, Witzenberg, outlying areas here in the province, and you are saying to them, join me and I can help your communities. Is that what this is about?
I'm saying to them, let's hold hands. Not join me only. Let's hold hands and we can bring services to your community. What the Democratic Alliance has done brilliantly in this province. If you are a town that's ANC, or PA or EFF or any other party, they make sure that they don't give you services. They don't give you money, but they will give lots of money. I mean, look at Central Karoo. They give less than 1% of the roads budget to Central Karoo. The roads are horrendous in Central Karoo. But what they're doing is they're playing politics with the money of here. We are going to overhaul the whole system. We are going to have audits here. We are going to take them to jail because they were stealing this province blind. They gave the same suspects all the tenders in this province. You can't get normal people getting tenders here. It is their friends. They give them land. They steal in the Western Cape. We are going to order them.
Mr. McKenzie, I have to ask you though, you are putting yourself forward for your party as the premier candidate, but you have not had the experience of leading a province. So talk to us about what you will do, because you're telling us all about the inefficiencies of the Patriotic Alliance. Tell the voters, tell us what you will intend to do if you do get this role as leadership of the Premier of the Western Cape.
Firstly, you can't remove people that's doing a good job. I first have to tell you what a bad job they do for people to understand why is it I want them gone. Would you replace your car if there's nothing wrong with it? You have to say what is wrong with this car. So I'm telling you what is wrong with. Why are you guys not comfortable to hear about the DA? But if I spoke here about ANC corruption, you would have let me speak. I'm speaking now and I'm saying to you, I'm going to lock them up. They are corrupt. The DA is corrupt. The ANC is corrupt. We are going to change them. What we are going to do, what do you mean I don't have experience? I'm the best mayor this country has ever had. I was a mayor in Central Karoo. I removed the bucket toilets, which they couldn't do. I fixed the pools, which they couldn't do. I gave people clean drinking water in 100 days, which they couldn't do. So I have experience. Politics is not something special that you need a special skill for. Politics is management. Management of resources, management of opportunities, and it's creating opportunities. That's what entrepreneurs do every day. I'm a top entrepreneur. I'm a very successful business person in my own right. So I have more experience than all of them. The first time they see this type of money is when it belongs to government. They've never handled this type of budgets. Yeah.
I must say your popularity is growing. People are talking about Gayton McKenzie. They either love him or they hate him. I'll just give that to you. We saw with the Jocelyn Smith case, you're putting your name out there, and with other issues in the Western Cape. Do you think your popularity is attracting all of these other people to you?
I think it plays a huge part. But I think it's more my heart for people. There's people that they burn, their houses burn. Whenever there's crises or there's tragedy, we are there to help. So I think people can see your heart. People are not stupid. People can see what a person is doing when they are in trouble. People can see, like for instance now with the Jocelyn Smith case. I was there before the cameras arrived. We were there. Now with the 9 victims of a fire, we are there. We haven't left. We are still there. You guys don't write about that. You guys don't go there. And tomorrow when you do eventually go to the people that lost their houses through fire, people will say, I'm doing it for political reasons. But I'm there when there's no one. And everywhere in South Africa where there's a tragedy, you will find the members of the Patriotic Alliance there.
Mm-hmm. I just want to come to an earlier point that you made. Of course, you outlined various, if I can say, sort of election manifesto points or things that you would want to do for voters if they vote for you. One of the things you mentioned was illegal foreigners. And you said, you related this to jobs and they're working illegally. What is your action plan around that you outlined?
Well, you see, what you must understand is that half this country's problems are being caused by illegal foreigners. We're sitting on more than 60% unemployment rate among the young people. We're sitting amongst adults around 35%. Crime is out of control. And they are playing a huge part in all of those. I mean, in Rahima Musa, a South African woman must lay on the floor and give birth, while Zimbabwean women, Malawian women are laying on beds and giving birth. Those things will not happen under my government. You can't have, these people are selling drugs to our children like they're selling sweets. These people are killing each other here on our streets. Children are dying, 86 people die every day. I'm going to change all of that. We are going to kill you if you kill somebody. We hang you. We bring the death penalty back. We're doing mass deportation. But most importantly for us, we are in this state because we are an ungodly country. We bring God back into schools, and I'm unashamed to say that is for me is a non-negotiable. Any party that want to form a coalition with us needs to understand by presidential decree, God should come back into this country. By presidential decree, the death penalty should come back. By presidential decree, mass deportation should happen. And we are going to send young people to the army. South Africa needs law and order, and I'm your guy. We don't hate illegal foreigners. We hate what they are doing in our country, and we are removing them so that they must go back. Mabahambe, all of them are leaving. I'm not the leaders that they bribe. They are going. All illegal foreigners are going. We have enough skills here. This thing of them now, we're coming with special skills. Special skill of a tuck shop. Special skill of what? They mustn't play.
Thank you so much, Mr. McKenzie. Wow, those were strong words from Gayton McKenzie, President of the Patriotic Alliance here in Cape Town. I'll hand it back to you in the studio, Michelle.